around the world with Rebekah.
That's me, it's true.
We're going maybe to the Caribbean.
I guess that's where we're going.
We're going around the world with Rebekah. Not to Norway, not to Mongolia, not to Kazakhstan, not to South Africa. We're going around the world to the Caribbean.
It's true, we're going to go there real soon.
We're going around the world to the Caribbean too.
Right now, my friends, welcome to Around the World with Miss Rebekah. Hello,
Hey.
My name's Miss Rebekah with the Shaler North Hills Library. That's Miss Ingrid behind the iPad, who is the producer and music developer and all the things for Around the World with Miss Rebekah.
And I wonder if you can tell that I'm not using the stand.
Well, when you use the stand, you move the stand. Stop it. That could make someone sick.
Okay,
you don't do it on purpose.
I know, sorry.
My friends, here at Around the World, Miss Rebekah, we like to get out of our little bubble, which we are in southwestern PA. And sometimes, wherever we're at, wherever you are, wherever anybody is, feels like this is it. It's all there is. Everything's just like this. And that's not true. There's this big global community out here that's filled with people with brains and hearts.
Bones.
So it's good to get a little look at just what all's out there.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Today we are traveling from here to... That sounded like the sick horse. Jamaica.
Is that the Caribbean?
I think so. It's the Caribbean Sea.
Oh, okay, cool. Dude, that's almost the closest place we've been, but Cuba was closer, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Cuba was closer.
Yeah.
But if we lived in Corpus Christi, Guatemala would have been closer.
Yeah.
Well, my friends, won't you join me in Jamaica?
Jamaica.
It sounded like a horse again.
It did.
I don't know why. I can make some good animal noises, and horse is not one of them.
That's okay. I like that.
And
I like your horse.
To do with Jamaica.
I like it. Well, and the interesting thing is, I just realized I'm sort of like stuck back on Corpus Christi because I just realized like what that means. I mean, which is neither here nor there, but Corpus Christi means body of Christ. So it's Body of Christ, Texas.
Let's move on, shall we?
I just think that's interesting.
Jamaica.
I mean, probably everybody in the world knew that but me.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Well, I think so many names for things mean something else.
Yeah.
Like,
in a different language.
I
Like
think
Los Angeles. The Angels.
But so many of the states, Miss Carr and I were looking at this the other day. I think it's like 26 or 27 of them, the names of the states come from indigenous people who were in America long before.
No way.
Yeah. And it's in like Alabama.
What about Oklahoma?
I can't remember. There's a list. Just
okay. But not Maryland and not Pennsylvania.
No. My friends, Jamaica, from our nonfiction series, Countries We Come From. This is by Jessica Rudolph. Nonfiction book. We've got our table of contents, so we just where to go. Let's find out about the author, shall we?
I wonder if she's any relation to Rudolph the reindeer.
Jessica Rudolph lives in Connecticut. She has edited and written many books about history, science, and nature for children. Now, Miss Ingrid, you just asked if the author of the book, Jessica Rudolph, was related to Rudolph.
And that's wrong because Rudolph is his first name.
Well, and because Rudolph is a whole other species.
Right. I should have asked if she's related to Sarah Jessica Parker.
This is Jamaica, my friends. Beautiful, colorful, and musical. Jamaica is an island country. It is located in the Caribbean Sea. Almost 3 million people live there. Jamaica is a tropical nation. It is warm all year. I like seasons. Jamaica has different kinds of land. There are sandy beaches along the coast. Tall mountains cover much of the island. Jamaica also has swamps with mangrove trees. The trees' long roots grow in the water. Many amazing animals live in Jamaica. Jamaican boas slither in trees. Manatees swim in rivers. Giant swallowtails flutter around. The streamer-tail hummingbird is Jamaica's national bird. Its tail is twice as long as its body.
Dude, I think that bird, that is such a good picture of that bird, but it doesn't look like it's posing. Like, don't you think like somebody's like, hey, wait, we're getting a good shot.
Maybe because hummingbirds move so fast, they had to use like a super special
that's like
camera.
a senior picture there. Hey, yeah, exactly.
Well, I remember, speaking of stage pictures, years ago, before George and I were even married, we had been dating maybe like 8 months. Yeah, I'd say about that. And a girlfriend of mine from, elementary school, middle school, high school was getting married.
Yeah.
And we were at her parents' house, her house before, the Molly's trolley came to pick us up.
Yeah.
And the photographer at one point had her take a picture where she was looking in the mirror, a mirror she would never use to put makeup on, to put lipstick on. And it was so I
wonder where that is now.
And I remember that all the time.
Are you still in touch with her?
Yeah, we'll text hey,
dude, find out if she still has that, or if she's if that began a usage of the mirror.
Hey, I remember this random.
Yeah, send me that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The Taino were the first people to live in Jamaica. In 1494, the Spanish arrived and began to rule the island. Then, in 1655, the English took over. This is a Taino carving. The Spanish and English brought enslaved Africans to Jamaica. The slaves were forced to work on large farms. Enslaved people were treated very poorly. Some slave-led revolts to fight for their freedom. So we have a bolded word, so we'll find out what that means in the glossary. In 1838, slavery was outlawed in Jamaica. A statue of Sam Sharp, a slave who led a revolt. Jamaica became free from English rule in 1962. Most Jamaicans speak English and patois. This is how you say hello in Jamaican patois. Yow. Jamaican patois is a mix of words from English and African languages.
Creole.
This is how you say what's going on. Wugwan. Jamaicans have many kinds of jobs. Some people work on farms. They raise goats and cows. Farmers also grow foods like yams and bananas.
A talking yam.
Many Jamaicans work in tourism. Some have jobs at restaurants and hotels. Others are tour guides for divers and hikers. About 2 million people visit Jamaica each year. Kingston is the nation's capital. It's also the country's largest city. About 1/3 of all Jamaicans live in Kingston. Jamaica is famous for reggae music. Reggae has a bouncy beat. It's played with drums, guitars, and other instruments. Bob Marley was a Jamaican reggae musician. People all over the world listen to his songs. Jamaicans make tasty meals like jerk chicken. The chicken is covered with spices. Then it's cooked over a fire. Many Jamaicans eat saltfish and ackee. Ackee is a fruit. It looks like scrambled eggs when it's cooked. This is jerk chicken. What do Jamaicans like to do for fun? Play sports.
What?
Cricket is a very popular sport. This game is similar to baseball. This is a cricket ball. Soccer is also played all over the country. In Jamaica, soccer is called football. Fast facts. Capital city, Kingston. Population of Jamaica, almost 3 million. Main language, English. Money, Jamaican dollar. Main religion, Christianity. Nearby countries include Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. Cool fact. Usain Bolt, a sprinter from Jamaica, is one of the fastest people in the world. In 2009, he set a record by running 100 meters, 328 feet, in 9.58 seconds. Glossary. Capital.
Yeah, what's
A
this?
city where a country's government is based. Revolts, uprisings, fights against authority. Tour guides, people who take others on trips and explain interesting details about an area. Tourism, the practice of traveling to places for fun. Tropical, having to do with the warm areas of Earth near the equator.
Very cool. Now, have you ever been to Jamaica? Do you know people who've been to Jamaica?
Maybe.
Like, it seems like I know a lot of people that have been there on vacation. I really have no desire to go to the Caribbean. I don't know why. I guess probably because of the heat. That's just not.
You know, I don't have a desire to go.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
But I don't know. I don't know why. Well,
just because you don't.
Yeah, I just don't.
There doesn't need to be a deep-seated reason.
Yeah, the heat is just not my thing. Yeah.
My friends.
But I hear it's beautiful.
You know who is down with the heat?
Who?
Manatees.
The heat is on for the manatees.
Manatees by Laura Marsh.
They're
National
cute.
Geographic.
I wonder if she's any relation to the marshmallow.
Who? Rich
The
Bella?
marshmallow.
Miss Ingrid,
The marshmallow man.
are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got our table of contents where we can find where we want to go. Maybe we just wanted to know about big babies. We'd go to page 18. Who am I? I have whiskers, but I am not a cat. I nibble on grass, but I am not a cow. I have gray, wrinkled skin, but I am not an elephant. Who am I? A manatee.
They're cute.
Manatees are mammals that live in the water. They are sometimes called sea cows. Why? Manatees are gentle and they move slowly like cows. They also graze on seagrass, just like cows eat grass. They look like rocks.
They do.
Manatees are big. They're usually about 10 feet long. That's as long as two kids lined up end to end on bikes.
Whoa.
Manatees are heavy too. Most adult manatees weigh about 1,000 pounds. That's the weight of about 21 second graders. Manatees can move their large bodies gracefully through the water. They swim upside down and roll. They even do somersaults. Manatees don't like the water that is too deep. They like to stay in shallow water in oceans and rivers. There, they find food and warm water. A manatee's body is built for living in the water. Tail, it's large and flat and round at the end. It moves up and down to power the manatee through water. The eyes are small, but manatees can see well, even in cloudy water. Flippers, they help steer the manatee. They also bring food to its mouth. Lips, they are big and strong. They wrap around plants and pull them into the manatee's mouth. Nostrils, manatees breathe air through these holes, but they close tightly underwater.
Wait, are they a fish or a mammal?
They're a mammal because they breathe air.
Oh, they're mammals. Okay.
Manatees are herbivores. They eat plants for about 6 to 8 hours every day. Manatees have no front teeth. They don't need them because they don't eat meat. Manatees have only large back teeth called molars. The molars help grind their food.
What do you call it if you only have front teeth?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they have molars, but they don't have front teeth? I have front teeth, thanks to Dr. Greg Corsello. But I don't have too many molars.
Well, what do you mean? What are they called? They just don't have front teeth.
Oh, okay. They don't, because they don't eat meat. So not all herbivores don't have front teeth.
No.
Okay.
7 fun facts about manatees. 1, they lose teeth all through their lives. New teeth replace them. 2, the elephant is a distant relative of the manatee.
Oh.
3, fat in the mother's milk helps a young manatee grow quickly. 4, they do not have eyelashes. Neither do I. 5.
What?
Bones in a manatee's flipper are similar to those in a human hand.
Whoa! I would have thought that that was the same thing.
But it's not. 6. They do not use their mouth to breathe. They only use their nostrils. 7. They have no natural enemies. Humans are their biggest threat. A manatee baby is called a calf. It is born underwater. A newborn calf is about the size of a 9-year-old kid.
Whoa.
The mother pushes the calf to the surface to take its first breath. Within an hour, the calf can swim on its own.
Do they have one baby at a time?
It doesn't say.
Oh, yeah, I guess because they're mammals.
Like other mammal babies, a manatee drinks its mother's milk. Soon, it learns how to find seagrass to eat. The calf must stay with its mother for the first 2 years. The mother teaches her calf how to live on its own. Manatees do not stay in one place. They migrate. In summer, manatees can be found in many states. In winter, most manatees return to Florida.
I saw one here in this summer. There's one. Well, I just think that's interesting. Manatees can be found in many states. But they should say in the water in many states.
Well, I believe one wouldn't
I
assume.
mean, oh yeah,
Since they live in the
remember that
water.
deer was born? There was a manatee right next to it.
They return to Florida in the winter because the water is warmer there. Manatees need rest, like you, but they don't sleep like you do. They rest for about 15 minutes at a time. Then they need to come to the surface to breathe. Manatees sometimes rest at the bottom of the sea or river. They can also float near the top of the water when resting.
Wait, so they can be in salt water or fresh water?
Is that what I just
Oh yeah,
said?
because they're mammals. I guess it doesn't matter where they hang out.
Keeping manatees safe. There are many dangers for manatees. They are often hit by boats because they are big and slow and swim near the surface. Manatees can be hard to see in the water. People also throw trash and fishing line into the water. Swallowing trash can hurt manatees. Fishing line can get tangled around manatees so they can't swim. Manatees are endangered. There are about 5,000 Florida manatees left, but laws protect them. There are also special areas for manatees called sanctuaries. In a sanctuary, people can't disturb manatees. They can live safely there and raise their young.
Dude, that's pretty interesting. Manatees are very unusual. I still have a lot more questions about manatees.
Well, I'm sure you'll find out the answer.
Wait, so the manatees are also in Jamaica?
Yeah.
And in Florida. Let's see how far away Florida is from Jamaica. About that far.
There you go. It's very official. Well, my friends, thank you for joining us for another journey around the world. Bye!
We
See you
went
next
around
time.
the world with Rebekah.
I'm hungry.
She's hungry now, so we're cutting this song short.